today, from Oakland, California, it's Week 13 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the home team taking on the Detroit Lions.
Well, they love their football in the East Bay, and the NFL has once again returned to Oakland, California. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on our home team.
Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you take a look at our home side as we enter play here. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And last week's win was indicative of how good this team can be. It was a complete performance.
And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback.
So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
Throwing on first down, Bryant. And he's got some space here.
Down the right sideline.
And finally marked down at the 23. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
They'll run for the first time with a speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. Brought down at the 20. This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
Yeah, they held them to well under 200 yards of total offense, and in today's NFL, that's a feat to be proud of, especially with the emphasis on offense and what we're seeing each and every week, that great creativity and usual productivity.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs.
And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Another run for Gibbs here.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
Jahmyr Gibbs, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Lions will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Well, just about an ideal start to this one offensively, because on the road, you want to make sure you quiet the home crowd early. And how do they do it? Nice march to start things off, let the run game find its footing early. That drive certainly checked a lot of boxes, and they finished it off with a touchdown run.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. So that drive spanned 5 plays.
And it was all capped off by a touchdown run from Jahmyr Gibbs. Fielded just outside the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their 2nd-year quarterback.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl-type season. And maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year. And with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Steps away to his left. And that is incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Now a handoff up the middle. McQueen. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7. Pat. That's the 30 to the 32.
They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Flushed out right.
And that will force the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
He'll drop to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Hands it off out of the gun.
And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. They'll set up a throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down.
You talk about this Lions defense.
And they've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack.
And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. His 14th touchdown now on the year.
And the Egyptians respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. They said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive, he burned them, and I don't think it's the last time they call his number in this one.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Back to throw. Bryant. Looking deep downfield. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th. Here comes the Lions punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fielded just inside the 30.
Well, that that one a 55-yard punt, 13 on the return.
And that will come the offense as they take over. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Buying time to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. On play action, they'll throw. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They'll look to throw here on first down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
Dances by, and now off to the races, down the right side. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Looking to throw. Bryant able to push his way through. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. So not quite a first and goal just yet as they come up now second and inches.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
Jahmyr Gibbs.
His 10th touchdown of the season, second of the game. And the Lions have taken the lead.
So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the second time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack. And you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line. And he's able to take it into the end zone.
A try here for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. The drive there only spanning 3 plays.
And it was all capped off by a touchdown run from Jahmyr Gibbs. This taken in right around the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Right now they're on the wrong end of the scoreboard, and that won't change if this drive ends like the last one when they had that lost fumble. So you have a feeling taking care of the football certainly paramount right now.
Yeah, and it's not just the guy who dropped it on the last drive, is it? That means everyone who might touch the ball is getting this.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10.
And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line.
And now, meanwhile, after the dust settles on the fumble, we've got an injured player here as well. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
The best starting field position you could possibly have. First and goal from the 1. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up.
Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. It's the fullback. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
And that's why you have the fullback, Charles. Couldn't get it in the play before with the smaller guy. Turned to a little more power. They score it.
And now it has to warm the hearts of a lot of old-school football fans. They love when they get to see a little bit of power football.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive.
They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Complete to Kelly. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on fourth. That's caught by Kelly. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Bryant. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Off play action. Bryant. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And this is picked up by the defense. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. He tried to buy some time to the right. So, Charles, when a guy gets out of the pocket, what's the focus of the quarterback?
Most of them keep their eyes downfield. They want to try and make a play throwing the ball. Some of them, they want to tuck it and go. But when they scramble, in this case, as you said, to the right, you're cutting the field in half. So good defenses kind of converge in that spot, and they don't give you much territory to throw the ball. He had nowhere to go with it. Ends up getting the ball stripped.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. They'll roll him out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44.
1st down now, but that clock rolling. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Woods. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Being chased out left.
Looking for Woods again, and he finds him.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And it's caught. Touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Egyptians get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that, so he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25.
The Lions now taking over late in this first half.
And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Bryant, it's complete to Williams. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. On 1st and 10, Bryant
able to locate Andrews here on the out route.
The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. They'll look to throw again. He can't. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Back to throw here.
Down inside the 10.
And he's hauled away down to the 6-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Ball at the 6 here as they work with a 2nd and 2.
They'll look to throw here. Forced out to his left. And I think the ball's out. And that will get out of bounds. Lucky there. They keep possession inside the 5.
Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And the gamble fails. It's incomplete.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest.
A touchdown, the differential, a 7-point game as we get back underway in quarter number 3.
Now this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the 2nd half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
Second and 11. He finds his man, complete. That's Kelly. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up.
Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. His throw incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Bryant.
He'll find Williams on the slant.
And he's got this down to the 35.
Trying the left side with Gibbs.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Detroit.
Jahmyr Gibbs,
35 yards.
and the Lions go up by 2 touchdowns. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Now the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. Scoring summary, 3-play drive.
And it was all capped off by a touchdown run from Jahmyr Gibbs. Taking it about the 1. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown.